never said it out loud, but I was barely holding on. Every "I'm fine" I told them was just me playing along. I learned how to smile through it, how to act like nothing's wrong, but inside it felt like pressure that was building all along. There were nights I lost control, staring at the ceiling alone, thinking maybe I'm not built for the way that I have known. And I tried to push it down, tried to bury what I feel, but the silence made it louder than anything I conceal. I don't wanna stay this way, but I don't know how to stop. Every time I try to run, I just end up back on top of everything I avoided, everything I never said. And it's spinning in my head again when I'm lying in my bed. I was weak for feeling too much inside, but maybe that's what kept me from completely losing my mind. Because even in the chaos, even when I break apart, there's a voice that keeps on saying, this is not where you restart, this is where you rebuild it. But I'm not done. I'm broken, but I still run through the pressure, through the weight. I refuse to accept defeat as fate. I was never solid, I just hit it. Every scar, I didn't quit it. I'm still here, I'm still braving, and that's all I need to keep it. Said it out loud, but now you hear it anyway. I hit bottom my own life, felt like giving up that night. Every plan just fell apart, every doubt inside my heart. I was lost inside my mind, running circles, wasting time. Nothing seemed to go my way, every step began to fade. I was close to letting go, didn't see a way to grow, but I stayed when it got dark, held the line, lit a spark. From the lowest point I rise, no more fear inside my eyes. Every fall, every break, built the strength I couldn't fake. From the lowest point I stand, rebuilt everything I planned. What once felt like defeat, now it's power underneath. I got tired of the same, feeling stuck inside the pain. So I changed the way I move, started proving what I do. Every failure, every scar showed me closer than I thought. Every time I hit the ground was a step, not a downfall. I stopped asking why me, started asking what's next. Turned the pressure into drive, put the past to rest. From the lowest point I rise, no more fear inside my eyes. Every fall, every break, built the strength I couldn't fake. From the lowest point I stand, rebuilt everything I planned. What once felt like defeat, now is power underneath. Now, up, break, up, fall, rise, no lies, no lies. You can't see what it took, you just see how I look. But I built this from pain, had to lose to regain. Lowest point, strongest version. Why did you stop? Because it got hard. Why did it get hard? Because you finally tried. Why did you doubt? Because you care too much about failing. And why does that scare you? Because you remember what it felt like last time. So what now? You quit again? Or you change something? What can you change? Everything you control, and what's that? Your effort, your focus, your discipline. Why wait for motivation? It never stays. So what stays? Habit. And what builds habit? Action. Even when you don't feel like it. What if it hurts? Then you're doing something real. What if no one sees it? Then it's even more honest. Why do you keep going? 'Cause stopping feels worse. Why does it matter so much? Because you know what you're capable of, and if you don't try, you'll never meet that version of you. So what's the move? No excuses, no delay, no second guessing, just action. And if it gets hard again, good, that's where you grow. 10 steps back, that's where I stood, thinking I never could. 9 times down, still breathing, still searching for a meaning. 8 doubts running through my head, every word I never said. 7 nights I couldn't sleep, fighting battles way too deep. 6 walls I couldn't break, every move felt like a mistake. 5 times I almost quit, almost done, almost did. 4 voices saying stop, telling me I'll never reach the top. 3 choices, fall, run, or rise. I saw truth inside my eyes, 2 paths, stay or evolve. 1 destroys, 1 resolves. 1 moment, that was it, I decided not to quit. 0 fear, 0 doubt, I rebuilt from the inside out. No past, no chains, no limits in my veins. I don't feel like I'm okay, but I still make it through the day, moving like I'm doing fine, while I lose a little time. Every step feels kinda slow, like I'm somewhere I don't know, but I keep it all inside. Let the moment pass me by. I don't talk about the weight, I just learn to navigate. Every feeling that I push comes back stronger in the rush. But I'm still breathing, still here, even when it's not clear. Even when I feel far gone, I keep moving on and on. Still breathing, through the pain, through the silence, through the strain. Not the version I once knew, but I'm still getting through. I've been lost in better days, thinking how I used to stay closer to who I believed I was meant to be. Now I question every thought, every lesson that I got, but I don't let it define every version of my mind. It's not easy, it's not light, but I stay and I don't hide. Even when I feel unsure, something in me still endures. But I'm still breathing, still here, even when it's not clear. Even when I feel far gone, I keep moving on and on. Still breathing, through the pain, through the silence, through the strain. Not the version I once knew, but I'm still getting through. Maybe I don't need to rush, maybe I don't need to trust. Every thought that pulls can still turn it around. Still still here, still here. kept it in, I held it tight. All those thoughts I hide at night, smiling while I fall apart, acting like it's not that hard. But I feel it in my chest, like I never get a rest. Every silence feels too loud, like I'm screaming without sound. I try to stay under control, but it's breaking through my soul. They don't see what's inside, they don't hear what I hide, but it's building too high. I said don't quiet me down, I'm still fighting my ground. Every scar, every sound made me who I am now. Don't quiet me down, I'm not backing down. I was lost, now I'm found, and I'm shouting it out. I've been drowning in my mind, trying to leave it all behind, but the weight just pulls me back every time I lose track. Still I rise from the collapse, even when I break in half. I don't stay where I fall, I rebuilt through it all. And I know I'm not alone, even when I feel unknown. There's a fire in my pain that keeps pushing through the rain. It was never just in me, it was meant to set me free, and it's louder than I thought. I said don't quiet me down, I'm still fighting my ground. Every tear, every sound made me who I am now. Don't quiet me down, I won't back down. I was lost, now I'm found, and I'm shouting it out. I try to stay silent, but silence turned violent. I can't hold it in anymore, anymore, anymore. I'm still here, I'm still loud, and I won't be quieted now. I don't talk about the weight I carry, it just sits there getting heavy. Every day feels like a test, I pass some, fail the rest. I've been learning how to breathe when it feels like I can't leave. Every thought inside my chest never really lets me rest, but I keep moving anyway, even when I drift astray. Something deep inside won't quit, even when I'm sick of it. I was built from pressure, not from me. From the moments I could barely breathe, every crack became my strength. Every loss I went through, man, I'm still standing here today. Even when I fall away, what you see is not the pain, it's what I built from what remains. I don't need to prove a thing, I just let the silence sing. Every doubt I used to feed turn into what I don't need. I was lost inside my head, overthinking what I said. Now I let the noise go past, nothing broken ever lasts. So I don't run from what I feel, I just turn it into real. Every moment I survive keeps this fire still alive. I was built from pressure, not from me. From the moments I could barely breathe, every crack became my strength. Every loss I went through, man, I'm still standing here today. Even when I fall away, what you see is not the pain, it's what I built from what remains. I'm made of pressure. No reset, no restart, no second version. Just this. I try to fix what was already broken, try to move while feeling frozen. Every step felt out of place, like I was stuck inside one state. Time passed, nothing changed, same thoughts, same cage, till I realized no one's coming. No sign, no savior, no perfect timing. So I moved, not ready, but moving. Not perfect, but changing. Every small step felt heavy, every shift felt unstable, but staying the same was no longer acceptable. So I cut it off, the habits, the doubts, the version of me that kept me down. No noise now, just focus. No fear now, just motion. If I'm ready, I face it. There's no return to who I was. That version is gone, burned out of my system, replaced by what I've become. No applause, no validation, just transformation. I don't stay the same for long. Something always feels off, like I outgrow what I was, even when it's all I've got. Memories don't feel like home, just echoes in my bones. Every day I lose a piece, but I gain what I need. It's not loss if it builds me, it's not pain if it frees me. Every ending I survive is another way I'm alive. No version of me stays for cost, but I never stayed the same. That's the way I learned my name. Every mistake I carried through turned into something new. I don't feel what I become, I just know I'm not done. No fixed shape, no final form, I adapt inside the storm. Even chaos has a role in the making of my soul. No version of me stays for long, I keep changing, moving on. What I was is not what I am, I rebuild when I can't stand. No version of me survives without something in me dying, but I rise every time it breaks. That's the price that I will take. Maybe I was never meant to stay the same till the end. Maybe change is what I am every time I understand. I don't stay, I become. I was stuck in the same place, same thoughts, same mistakes. Every step felt like a loop, every try just felt useless. I was close to giving in, tired of losing, tired within. Every plan I tried to make seemed to crumble, seemed to break. I got tired of feeling small, tired of hitting every wall. So I stopped waiting for a sign, drew a different line. I turn it around right now. No more loss, no more doubt. Every fall, every scar built me into who I are. I turn it around, no fear, everything is shifting here. What once felt like defeat now is fire under me. I don't move the way I did, I don't think the way I lived. Every setback that I face now's a tool I can replace. I stop blaming to control, rebuild focus, mind and soul. Every second that I waste is a chance I can't replace. I've been down, I've been low, but I never let it close. Every time I hit the ground, I stood up without a sound. No more why did this go wrong, now it's how do I move on. Every loss I had to face put me in a stronger place. I turn it up. Now I move with different eyes, every failure I revise. Every doubt that used to stay gets cut off, thrown away. I don't wait for things to change, I step in and rearrange. Every path I choose to take is a move I'm gonna make. No delay, no excuse, I don't pick, I don't choose. If it builds and I commit, if it breaks I don't quit. I turn it around right now. No more lost, no more doubt. Every fall, every scar built me into who I are. I turn it around, no fear, everything is shifting here. What once felt like defeat now is power under me. No more same. take this loss to play it safe. Everything I had to go through is the reason I break through. Turn it around. Or stay down. I don't need to make it loud. I don't move to please a crowd. Every step I take alone builds a place I fully own. I've been working out of sight, turning wrongs into what's right. Every night I stayed awake, fixing every small mistake. I don't rush, I don't show, I just grow where they don't know. Every move I calculate sets a higher mental state. Silent climb, no display. I don't need to show the way. Every step, every gain, built through focus, built through pain. Silent climb, steady rise. You won't see it in real time. By the time you realize, I'm already past your side. I don't talk about the plan, I just move and understand. Everything I need to be comes from what I do and see. Every doubt I cut it off, every loss I turn to growth. Now I move with clarity, no one sees what I can see. No delay, no excuse, I don't pick, I don't choose. If it builds then I commit, if it breaks I don't quit. Silent climb, no display. I don't need to show the way. Every step, every gain, built through focus, built through pain. Silent climb, steady rise. You won't see it in real time. By the time you realize, I'm already past your side. No noise, still rise. every plan that didn't work, every step that found its place. I was stuck inside my head, every doubt, every regret. Felt like nothing I would do would ever get me past that edge. I questioned everything I tried, felt like I was falling behind, but I stayed when I could've left. Faced it all, I faced myself. Through the fracture I rebuilt, every loss, every guilt, turned the weight into my ground. Now I stand, I don't back down. Through the pressure, through the pain, I became something again. What once felt like the end was the place I learned to bend. I was tired of the fight, tired of not getting it right. Every time I tried to climb, I would slip, lose the line. But I started seeing clear, every failure kept me here. Every fall I couldn't stand still shaped the man I am. I stopped running from the fall, started learning from it all. What I thought was just a feat was a lesson underneath. Through the fracture I rebuilt, every loss, every guilt, turned the weight into my ground. Now I stand, I don't back down. Through the pressure, through the pain, I became something again. What once felt like the end was the place I learned to bend. Break, heal, fall, feel, learn, grow. Now, no, 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 no. It was never meant to break me, it was there to reshape me. Every crack I tried to hide was the place I grew inside. I didn't lose, I learned. I don't feel like I'm ahead. Some days I'm just stuck in my head, but I still get up and move. Even when I've got nothing to prove. It's not loud, it's not clean, it's the space in between where I figure out who I am. When nothing goes as I plan, I don't need to be perfect, just need to keep working. Even slow is still progress, even doubt is still learning. I'm still in motion, even when I break, still rebuilding every step I take. Nothing final, nothing done, I keep going, I don't run. Still in motion through the pain, even when it feels insane. I don't stop, I don't freeze, I just move through every for the right time. Now I know it's just a lie. There's no moment that arrives, you just build it while you try. Every failure left a mark, but it never killed the spark. Now I see it differently, it was shaping me quietly. No arrival, no finish line, just the path I redefine. Every second that I choose is a step I cannot lose. I'm still in motion, even when I break. Still rebuilding every step I take. Nothing final, nothing done. I keep going, I don't run. Still in motion through the pain. Even when it feels insane, I don't stop, I don't freeze. I just move through everything. It's not about never falling, it's about always crawling back into who I become every time I come undone. Still in motion, still becoming. You're not ready. You failed before I failed, and I learned more. What if it happens again? What if you fall? Then I get up like I always do. You're wasting time, you're already behind. I'm exactly where I need to be to build a stronger mind. It's too much, you can't carry this weight. This weight built me, this pressure creates. You don't have what it takes. I didn't have it, I built it. Why keep going? Because stopping is the only real loss. You're tired, good. That means I'm working, no one's watching. Perfect. This is where I grow. What if you never make it? Then I'll become someone who never quits trying. You're still the same, no, I just haven't shown it yet. You're going to break, no, I'm going to adapt. This is the end, no! This is the shift. Empty room, late night, phone face down. Mind too loud, I'm staring at the ceiling, thinking this can't be it. Same place, different way, nothing changed because I didn't. That hit harder than failure. Scene 3, mirror, no excuses left. just me and everything I avoided. First move, small, uncertain, but real. Scene 5, doubt gets louder, so do I. Not with words, with action. Scene 6, routine, pain, repeat, again, again, again. Scene 7, something shifts, not outside, inside. Scene 8, I stop waiting, I stop asking, I start becoming. Scene 9, no one notices. Good, this isn't for them. Scene 10, same room, but I'm not the same. No speech, no announcement, just results. Final scene, lights off, mind clear, no doubt left, just one thought. I built this. You're tired, not the kind of tired sleep fixes, the kind that sits in your chest and makes everything feel heavier than it is. I know you've been trying, even when it looked like nothing was changing, even when every step forward felt like it got erased the next day. I saw the frustration, the moments you questioned everything, your path, your choices, your own worth. And yet you thought about stopping. Not because you're weak, but because you've been carrying more than you ever admit out loud. But listen to me, you didn't come this far just to stay in the same place. Every time you felt like you were failing, you were actually learning something you couldn't see yet. Every delay, every mistake, every setback was shaping you into someone who doesn't break the same way twice. You think you're behind, you're not. You're building something deeper than speed can ever give you. So don't rush it, don't abandon it. Stay with it, even when it's quiet, even when no one notices, even when it feels like it's not working. Because one day you're gonna learn. this was the turning point. I talk, but I don't say enough. Keep it light when it gets rough. Smile like it's all okay. Then I watch the moment fade. Inside there's a heavier tone, but I deal with it alone. No one really sees the shift when my mind starts to drift. I learned how to act alright, even when I don't sleep at night. Every word I choose to show hides the things I never let go. No one hears this side of me, the part I never let them see. Every thought I keep inside fights a war I can't describe. No one hears this when I break. Every silence that I make carries more than what I say, but I keep it anyway. I got used to holding back, like it keeps me on track, but sometimes it builds too much and I feel it start to crush. I don't wanna fall apart, so I lock it in my heart, but the weight doesn't disappear. It just grows when no one's near. No release, no escape, just the pressure I create, and I carry it so long till it turns into a song. No one hears this side of me, the part I never let them see. Every thought I keep inside fights a war I can't describe. No one hears this when I break. Every silence that I make carries more than what I say, but I keep it anyway. Maybe I don't need to hide everything I feel inside. Maybe letting it be known would make it feel less alone. No one hears this, but I do. Again, I try again. Not perfect, still again, even when it fails, again, even when it hurts, again, when no one sees, again, just me. I fall, I rise, same fight from nothing. Again, I turn it into something. Again, I face the weight. I don't break. No pause, no exit, no maybe later, just again. Every loss, again. Every doubt, again. Every time I feel stuck, I move again. This is how I change, this is how I grow. Not once, not twice, but again. Till it clicks, till it shifts, till I become what I said I would. And again, until I win. Same mistakes, different days. Same feeling, same delays. I was stuck inside a loop, watching everything I lose. Every try felt incomplete. Every fall hit way too deep. I was tired of the same, tired of carrying the blame. I kept asking why again, why it never seems to end. Then I saw it wasn't fate, it was something I create. Break the cycle, I'm done. No more running, no more numb. Every chain I used to hold, I release, I take control. Break the cycle right now, no more when, it's how. What was keeping me confined was the prison in my mind. I stopped waiting for a sign, stopped wasting all my time. Every excuse that I made was the reason that I stayed. So I faced what I avoid, all the fear I once destroyed. Every doubt I used to feed, now it's something I defeat. No more hiding from the truth, no more blaming what I knew. If I want a different end, I have to break, not just pretend. Break the cycle, I'm done. No more running, no more numb. Every chain I used to hold, I release, I take control. Break the cycle right now, no more when, it's how. What was keeping me confined was the prison in my mind. Break now, shift now, change now, move now. I decide the path I take.